We are 2 days away from launching the Divi 5 design system. This design system is going to make it easier for you to design websites using Divi 5. Now, Divi 5 was built from the ground up, which means there's a lot of features that were added and the workflow has changed. This design system is going to simplify the way you design websites and also save you hours and hours on each website, making your website consistent to work with and also easier to maintain. All right, so let me show you what I've been able to update in today's video. So far, 10 more modules have been built from the ground up using our variables. Of course, this is our design system, and I'll show you in a moment how it works. Also, I'm going to do a quick demo here so you can see why this design system is very important. So over here, I have a bunch of modules that I've been working on, which have been updated. Okay. But of course, when you look at them like this, they don't look like, anything has really changed until I do a quick demo. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to duplicate this. Okay. So you'll notice that these icons, if I were to go in and just make this a default icon, right? So this is what you get out of the box with Divi. All right. So when you start building, this is what you get. But you see, what makes these icons from our design system unique is the fact that when you go into different screen sizes, our icons here on the top are going to adapt based on the screen size, saving you a lot of time and also making your website look professional. Now, it's not only the icons. If I go further down here, you'll notice that it's all happening here. That has gone a bit smaller. The text size has adjusted. So you can see this is the before. This is the after, and then if I go even smaller, you can see everything is looking great. Now let's go back to the icons. Do you see how these icons stay huge, even on a small device? This does not make your website look professional. Now, this design system is not only applying to the icons, okay? All these modules have been designed from the ground up. Even the contact form, notice that this one here adapts, okay? It adapts based on the color that you use in the background. So for example, if I were to go in here, get rid of that, you can see the form still works. Over here, I just showed you a little bit of how these look. Now, for example, if I were to duplicate this and I show you a basic one, which is out of the box, what you get with Divi, and this is a person module, by the way. If I were to do that, do you see how what you get out of the box, right? This has been fully customized. This is out of the box. So by the time you spend going in and start adjusting things, and you're going to come over here to design the layout, and then you're going to flip this over, and then you're going to adjust the text sizes, that's going to take you time. So all these have been done for you. You have the dark mode, you have the primary color mode, and you have your basic mode. Okay, moving on, we also have the search. Now the search is my favorite. Let me just show you how this works. I'm going to duplicate this, okay, so I can show you both of them. So out of the box, if you were to design without using this design system, your form, your search is going to look like that. Now, it took me more than 45 minutes to get this to look the way it is. 45 minutes today. I mean, I've been doing this for days now, trying to build all these modules from the ground up and make them look amazing. So as you can see, there's nothing much we can talk about here, okay? There's a lot of customizations you need to do. When you click inside, you can see here, there isn't much going on. But when I click inside here, do you see that? Now I have a focus mode, and this is using Divi's latest feature over here, which is the focus mode. Do you see that? It also has the hover mode. So when I hover over this, it also interacts. But what makes this really powerful is the fact that if you go in and add a background color, this adapts and it works fine. Look at that. So you can have a background color on this, and this will just work really fine. You don't need to do any adjustments. It works on both white backgrounds and any color background. So these little touches here are what makes the design system really, really awesome. It's also going to make your website look professional. Now let's move on. This is our testimonial. Okay, I've just put this on a dark background, but I can go in here and remove the dark background. Now let's take a look and see what it looks like when it is out of the box. Okay, so I'm going to click on this plus button and search for testimonial. Oops, there we go. So testimonial. Now, do you see the difference? The text here is not the right size. The spacing is not right. The image icon here is not right. So even if we come over here and we take a look at the different views, you can see here the spacing is not right here. And then if we go into that, you can see things are not aligned, right? The spacing is not right. So by the time you go in and start fixing all these little small detail, it's going to take you a very long time. Now, moving on, we also have these toggle. If I click here, you can see it opens really nice. I can do that on this one here as well. I can do this one here on the dark mode as well. So you can see here, they're really clean. And again, I want to show you what it looks like when it is not styled. Okay, so here's the toggle and there's the difference. And if I were to go in and click this open, you see the text is smaller and the icon is really small and the text is also not responsive. Okay, let's move on. We have the timeline done for you. We also have the number counter. So again, if I were to get rid of this one here and add another one, so let me just show you what they look like. There we go. Here's our number counter. Do you see that it is big? I mean, the text here is massive. And if we were to go in and take a look at the different screen sizes, do you see how that looks huge, right? Now, if you're designing professional websites, this really matters. Now, let's take a look at the mobile version. Okay, look at that. Can you see how big that is? I mean, the text, it's not even right. So this here, we have the dark mode. We also have the light mode. It has been designed using all the responsive fonts. Okay, we also have the counters here. So pretty much we are very, very close to launching. So for those of you that have purchased Krafter Pro, because there's two versions, there's Krafter, which is just the design system, and then there's Krafter Pro. The Krafter Pro is the whole plugin. Okay, it's a brand new experience. It is awesome. I'll be talking about that in another video. But here, if you're someone that has signed up on Divi University, and by the way, you can join this community for free. We have over 3,500 users, 3,500 users. But what makes this really awesome is the community. There's a lot of people here that help each other out, and they ask questions. So it is really awesome. I mean, I also do a lot of tutorials here as well. So you can pretty much be up to date with what's happening in the Divi world. So go ahead and sign up for free. Now, when you sign up for free, tomorrow I'm going to be sending out a coupon code, all right, which is the pre-launch discount for Krafter, okay, which is our design system. So make sure that you sign up today. It is absolutely free. All you need to do is to click here, add your name and email address, and bang. Once you become a member, I will send you that code and you'll be getting a really cool discount for this design system. Now, let me tell you something. If you're thinking of designing websites with Divi and you're thinking of doing it the old way, it's not going to work. You're going to need a design system. Now, it may seem like I'm really pushing you to purchase this one. Either way, you still need to create your own design system, okay? But of course, this design system here, I've spent close to 2 weeks now working on this non-stop, close to 2 weeks. So you could spend longer, you could spend less. It's pretty much up to you, but you need a design system if you want to design websites with Divi 5. Anyway, for those of you that I haven't responded to regarding the license for Krafter Pro, please bear with me. Everyone who purchased Krafter Pro is going to get a license. So don't worry, you're not going to be left out. I just need to complete the design system first, and then I'm just going to tackle all the emails and all the messages. So please bear with me. I am really trying my best to get this up and running. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for your support and your patience. I really, really appreciate it. I know some of you want to get up and running super fast, but of course, with the time it's taking to build this, it's taking a bit of time. But you also have to understand that I've built this design system from the ground up because some of these Divi updates really broke the design system. So that is why I had to build everything from the ground up. So 2 days to go. I'm super excited, and we're going to have a live show where we can talk about this design system. You can ask questions and so on and so forth. And this is going to be a really cool way of designing websites with Divi 5. See you in the next video. Take care.